Hello and welcome. Getting everything all set as far as my tags go, and I should be able to refresh and start soon. Hope everybody's having a terrific Taco Tuesday. Alright, let me refresh, and we're good to go. Cole, what's up, buddy? How you been, man? Alright, let's take a peek at the map here real quick. Targeted loot. Knee pads seem to be the thing I'm grinding the most because I want to be able to get those Sawyer knee pads. And I am not seeing them here. Knee pads on a summit, that's my own personal setup. Bet you they're in New York. Ah, dude, congratulations on the sell. Are you staying local to where you normally are, or are you venturing out somewhere new? I've been good. Taking a little time to myself as well, just kind of enjoying life and yeah, just gaming for fun as opposed to putting on a show. But yeah, diving back in here, Warframe gets a little redundant. This game is a little more involved, so I'm diving into this a little bit more. Oh, nice. So you're right there. So it's not a massive move. I mean, you should be able to dive in there pretty easily. Yeah, exactly, man. All right. So knee pads aren't a thing. Let me check my builds real quick and see what I might want to work on. Alright, just because you've been the most fun. Maxed out status effects for backpack. I gotta see if I even have that. I might be able to swap you on real quick. Better Golden Gear gloves. Otherwise, everything else is pretty maxed out. Alright, let me check. That was a backpack, wasn't it? Yeah, let's see if I have a maxed out status effects for the backpack. Do I have one I can rip out? I do. I'm glad I got you. Who would be... Yeah, we'll strip it out of you. And we'll max you out. What do you plan on streaming, buddy? Are you going to be diving into Warzone, Apex, going back to Wildlands? Alright, so let's see here. Put you guys all on hard. And trigger you. Everybody's burning out. just about 12 seconds to clear out a group of elites on heroic. PGA 2K, dude. Man, the last golf game I owned and played religiously, because I've bought a couple of them afterwards, but they kind of faded off. It was Tiger Woods, and I'm trying to think of what year it was. It was the second game after they implemented Game Breaker, where if you got like a clean fairway shot, if you played clean and got on the hole in regulation, if you stayed on the fairway, it would build up a meter. And then if you were teeing off, it would be like a Happy Gilmore swing. And if you were at a par 3 or able to reach the hole, it was basically guaranteed to go in unless you did something drastic. I never played any of the Rory versions of the games. I always had Tiger. All right, I had to give my headset a quick refresh there. I want to get you back up. Side note, how is the stream looking right now? It should hopefully be looking relatively clear. See, that's the thing. I want it to be as realistic as possible. And you know what's funny? Um, Top Shot, the goofy kids game, or I'm sorry, Hot Shots, the goofy like kids kind of game, dude. That was one of the more realistic kind of golf games there is. Granted, you're swinging as Kratos and all that crazy shit, but as far as like the physics and the mechanics, it was as realistic as a game could be. Romar, what's up, buddy? How you been, man? All right. I am taking a quick peek at all my builds real quick just to see what I need to farm. So that's my status build. My skill build, this thing's pretty much on set. Better armor on kill just for a little give back. Meh. Hasten damage. I'm not too worried about repair skills. Quite honestly, I would rather have a different pair of Empress knee pads. If I could get skill damage and haste instead of repairs, that would be better. Much better chess piece. But having kinetic momentum is so great. I might, this chess piece is fine. I'm just gonna optimize damage and haste. The first two, at least. The third haste is a mod that I can swap out for something better. Let's see. I can't do anything about the exotic. Hasten damage. Yeah, I really can't do much about my setup there. You're still work in progress. You're another one that I use often. My demo healer. Repair skills. Do I have a better mod for you? Oh, design courses. No shit. There was... My screen's gonna go blue for you guys for a second. There is a golf game that I played with a few of my buddies. And it's a great game. And, I'll take a look at it later. I want to say it was like Pro Golf Club something. And it was it was a great game. 8.6. Like we played it like just about nonstop. Let's save that setup. You're maxed. You're almost maxed. Skill damage. You need to be better. Because that's going to bump up my Seeker Mines that are tenderizing everybody. Repair skills, yeah, all you guys are maxed out. You just need to be optimized. Golf club, yes. That game, dude, that game was a lot of fun, and the four of us would play it hardcore. Like everyone's tee shot, we would make sure we all saw, and then after that we would rotate through. But like when it's me, Craig, Beans, and Rook, dude, it's Friday night, it's guys' night. We're just having drinks and laughs the whole time, so we don't care about how fast it goes. Dude, we would do 2 rounds of 18 holes, no problem, and have a great time doing it, laughing our asses off. Alright, so skill build is good. Demo healer is good. Shield needs a shit ton of work. I'm not too worried about it. DPS needs tweaking. Making a build specifically for the Seeker Mines, and that needs to be a little tripped up. Alright, my bleed build. This is one that I've been using a fair amount of, and I really want to start pushing up. Ongoing directive. You need a lot of status effect. Oddly enough, though, this build really does rip the enemies apart. So, if you guys aren't 100% aware, Yeti and Zombie streamed it last night, so you see what it looks like. Oh, I'll take a peek at it, man. Cole, I have no idea how familiar you are with Division, buddy. Have you ever played Division 1 or Division 2 here? I never played Division 1. Nas was streaming Division 1 for a little bit, probably for like a month or two right before Division 2 came out. And I was going to get Division 1 because it looked amazing. And he's like, no, don't even bother. Division 2's coming out. Just wait and get that. You play the first one. Gotcha. So, I know there's differences between the first and the second. I couldn't tell you what they are, to be honest. I've heard different things, and I've heard people say, no, that's not it. So I've just stopped listening to it because I don't play Division 1, don't have Division 1, not going to get Division 1, and it's not going to make a difference to me. In Division 2, um, that's the only thing I heard that seems to be pretty common across the board. PvP got shit. Like, really bad. Here in Division 2, PvP's not that bad. It's very... They've controlled a lot of things. And while some people will complain that certain things need to be nerfed, they've done a good job of, instead of nerfing certain things, they've buffed other things to counteract it. So a team dynamic is definitely pushed for in Division 2 for the PvP. I don't know if they had this in Division 1, but in Division 2 here, what you're looking at, these green gear pieces, is part of a whole gear set. So for each piece that you have on, you get a bonus. So 2 pieces with this build will get me increased status effect. 3 is reload. 4, anytime an enemy affected by status dies, I get hollow point ammo for whatever weapon I have out. Hollow point gives me an increased weapon damage by 20%, and the whole point of hollow point is it applies bleed. this whole build is based around bleeding out the enemies. With this backpack on, the duration of bleed is increased instead of being 50%, or no, it's the status effect is increased by 50%, and the bleed damage is 100% buffed. The chest piece takes the hollow point, and instead of doing 20% extra damage, you're doing 35% extra damage. Beyond that, I use the viral mask. So with Vial on, any status effect that gets put on enemy, they also get a debuff that does damage over time to them. And it's 50% of whatever my concussion grenade is. So if I look at my concussion grenades at 1.5 million, so at about 700,000 and change, 750,000 damage over the course of that 10 seconds. Someone just recently mentioned Division 3 being out there, that they're working on it and whatnot, and I don't know how I feel about that, because I feel like there's still so much to do with Division 2 that having Division 3 already being in the works and trying to push it out just seems like it's too soon. Yeah. So, and I mean, this is this is fairly devastating in PvP. Not solo, but in against with a team, and you have people that can guard you, and they're running at least 2 DPS and a tank or maybe a healer. Having someone that can sit back and do this instead of a sniper or a second healer or DPS, this is the kind of class that will make everyone kind of second guess their tactics. So because I am a demolitionist, at least the class I have on here, I have access to the mortar turret, the artillery turret, and that's on the right hand side. So the initial damage is 1.7 million against NPCs. It'll bleed them for 87,000. That's per tick, and that's for 14 seconds. In PvP, obviously the damage changes, but as do other stats. But between this and the Hive, they both apply bleed. They both do it for 14 seconds for basically the same amount of damage. And what I'm looking to do is just whittle the enemies down. And while that's happening, now, here's the thing. These abilities can take them down just fine themselves. Once I blend that in with this submachine gun I'm using called the Grudge, anytime I kill an enemy that has a status effect on it, me and any of my allies within 20 meters get an extra 18% critical chance and damage for 20 seconds. So the first hit here is just going to start up. So they're all bleeding right now. They're all taking damage. Their armor is getting whittled away. But if I start hitting them with the Grudge, I'll hit them one more time. One guy is going to drop. So now I have hollow points. The hollow points I will keep getting new sets of hollow point bullets every time I kill an enemy that has bleed on them or a status. So once I have hollow points on my pistol, or on my submachine gun, I'm getting 35% extra weapon damage. Putting bleed on them, doing damage to them over time, both from bleeding and from that DOT because of the mask. I got a game genie? A little bit. The only build that's more obnoxious than this is my status build, honestly. Because that just spreads a plague. But again, like, once you get that initial hit on these enemies, you're just softening them up. getting that extra damage. The bleed's on them. And you can see, like, my ammo. I'm always getting a refresh of hollow points. That's what the gold ammo is for. So the 16 shots there that I just picked up, that's just left over from me doing the first round of shots to first initially get them down. My hive is just as obnoxious. It blankets a massive area and just fires these needles at them. So you're just diving into them. Now, it'll wear out quick. But I mean, if I just let it all bleed out. These are elites, and these are elites on heroic difficulty. So this is the highest difficulty in the game right now. But I mean, once, and I technically don't even have to shoot at them. This in and of itself is just going to bleed them out on its own. Like, this is the life they're left with. Then after that, it's literally just, I could just pop up, fire the one shot, dead, and just finish these guys off. And that's it. And they'll just bleed out. Dial, what's up, buddy? How you been, man? So, the other build I was telling you about that's a little obnoxious is the status build that I use. This is kind of the same setup, but instead of bleed, it's geared towards fire. So for this, I'm getting status effects, and status effects in this game is very interesting. Status effects will give you an increase of 15% in the damage and the duration. So if you're bleeding somebody for 10,000, you'll get an extra 15% to that 10,000 for each tick, and a 15% increase in how long they'll have that bleed on them. So with this, my status effects will spread on kill to all enemies within 10 meters, and it refreshes 50% of the duration. So if it's for 10 seconds, when the next set of people get it, it's for 5 seconds. With the backpack, it amplifies all damage I deal to status affected enemies by 30%. So they get more damage done to them just by that. It's all damage, so it doesn't matter who does it. Pistols, skills, my stuff, other people's stuff, everybody. Dial, man, I've been great. How you been? What's new and exciting? The talent off the chest piece, so instead of it being 50%, it's 75%. And instead of being 10 meters, it's now 15 meters. I mean, this is all based around status effect. Not too much on skill haste, just I want status effect literally on everything. A little bit of haste here, just because I lucked out with the piece. But it's pure status effect. Again, the viral mask. And then the other great thing, because Firewall is my classification, or my specialization for the class that I'm using, I get an extra 20% fire damage. So I'll fire my sticky bomb out, and this sticky bomb will burn somebody instantly, and then I can detonate it. So each tick is doing 355,000 damage, as well as the damage from the damage over time that I'm getting from my mask. That's all it took to clear all those guys out. That's it. It's one shot, it clears out the whole group of them. The only thing that's hitting harder is my Airburst Seeker, which will rain fire on them. It's going to do the exact same thing. Just rip them apart. It's doing it at a little bit of a faster pace. Those other guys get it, they die, now it jumps back over, and it's still This might be enough to take out them on a second wave. It might stop just before. Yeah, I had a feeling it would. So, I'm going to reset this real quick. I do have a countermeasure to that. This rifle that I'm using. Perfect perpetuation. A headshot will grant me 50% status effect damage and duration to the next status effect that I apply. So it's going to last longer and hit harder by 50%. There's my headshot. I'll send that out. It's going to hit harder. So instead of 355, it's 406,000 damage. It's ripping them apart. They're all going down. Complete wipe. Now, if I wait for the cooldown to go, the sticky bomb should actually be a little bit more effective. $415,000. And you can wipe an entire area with this build. As long as it's not a big, massively wide open area, you can clear out a good chunk of a board. Enemies keep spawning in, they're just going to keep dying. And I mean, you can speed this along. I mean, I wouldn't have to just sit here and wait, although I am squishy. I mean, the first group of people, they get that. They're all within the blast radius. They all get the fire. They're all going to burn out. It transfers over. If they were to get it again, I can still focus this guy. So now he's going to die quicker. It transfers all status effects. So my shotgun here is great for this build. It's an exotic shotgun. When you shoot a target, it stacks, it applies stacks of venom, and Viper likes that, which will last for 10 seconds. Increasing the stacks adds more severe buffs to the damage. 1 stack will give you poison. 3 will disorient them. 6 shocks them. 7, the target will take an additional 20% damage from all sources. It won't stack any higher than that. Duration of status effects is based on the percentage of pellets that hits. So every time I hit them, the number of pellets that hits them will tell me how long that ability is going to last. So if I hit this guy, there's the electric that triggered. If I kill him, I killed him before those statuses took over. So let me do this. Almost killed him too quick. I'll wait for that to whittle down a bit. See, now they all have their confusion and everything on them as well. So all those statuses that I pump into these guys, they all transfer. It doesn't matter what the status is. It carries over. Again, to anyone within 15 meters. This build works so well, but if you're going against any enemy, you'll be fine. But if you're going against a tank, the Chongas, the guy with the sledgehammer, the guy with the grenade launcher, those guys that are like a foot taller than everybody else, once they come into play, until you bust their armor, this build doesn't do jack shit. So what I tend to do with this build is switch off of the sticky and put on my explosive build, doing a little bit more damage, but because of the explosion, works the same way. It won't set anybody on fire, but because of that explosion, it loosens up and weakens his armor of the heavies. So that's the only way to really stand a chance when it comes to any one of those tanks. Otherwise, he's gonna run you right the fuck over. But how about a little bit of talk is cheap, and let's dive into a mission so I can at least show you what it looks like. invaded right now. American History Museum, Air and Space. Trying to think who would be a better candidate for it. Grand Washington Hotel, you're invaded as well. Cole, actually, I'm kind of glad you brought that up. I do have this, and I'll put the link in the chat because I actually have it saved as a private video. If I can get to it fast enough. Just because I wanted to show Nas and Khalid just how obnoxious Status is. Let's see here. There we go. I'll cut you. So, take a peek at that. That is how this status build works when you're going against enemies, and it just keeps feeding onto them. Like, the more that are there, if they keep coming out and someone keeps dying, it just keeps clearing them out. You know, I'm going to go with DCD headquarters anyways. I will do this, though. I want to drop you down to challenging just because of those robotics. And we'll fast travel and do this all in one shot. Oh yeah, no problem, buddy. I mean, like, I just remember the board. I go up the rope. There's a group of guys coming out from the left. I just happen to hit one with that sticky bomb, burn them, pop that. Everyone else burns, and then I really don't have to do anything else. They just keep dying and burning, dying and burning. Status builds in this game are... I know a game like this, a lot of people are driven towards DPS builds. You want to get in there and gun the shit out of somebody and stand toe to toe with them and outgun them. This game ramps up to a difficulty at a point where it's just like, if you don't have somebody running a skill build and don't have somebody running a healer, you're not going to make it through. I might actually do one of these strongholds on legendary. I'll have to put myself in a party first because I don't want to chat with stream and then wait, why'd you bring me? Oh, brought me to the safe house.
Black Tusk has taken over the Jefferson Trade Center. That likely means they're
That's fine.
Shade Node. We need you to get in there and stop them while there's still time.
Detected. Nearby location. Guarded by hostiles.
Now, normally when I have to run here, there's always just a group of jackasses. Yep. See how the status is just changing who it's on? That's such an easy way just to push through. I'll wait for that turret to go down. Of course, it's invaded. Come to think of it, do I have to do this on invaded? I don't. Let's switch this out. Just because I don't want to deal with those dogs and whatnot. And yep, regular setup. He's on fire, that person's on fire, they burn.
The Shade Node. Isaac has the location.
Next wave will come out. He's on fire, they're on fire. The more enemies spawn in, the more they die. They keep spawning in, they're going to keep dying. Eventually, it just kind of slows down because it's gotten to a point where that duration time has gone down. Hit that weak point. Oh, it looks like it's Douglas and Harding, yeah. You guys aren't going to drop anything I want, and I'm not going to waste any keys or anything opening up.
Hostile radio.
We are going to literally burn through things.
Then kill them! What the fuck? It's a division!
Look for a way down to the garage and see if you can pick up Espinosa's trail. He tends to leave a mess.
For some reason, that guy's just sitting back there. I'm gonna have the Seeker follow me. I will collect these. Did I time that? Nope. Now there's one person to the far left. There should be a car coming out any second. Now one of those little RC sons of bitches. Ah, you bitch. Alright. So that status hit the last person. They're a little dazed. Now I'm here. They have no idea that I'm here.
You're near Espinosa's last known position. The Shade Node should be close.
Later, dude.
should be a terminal that'll let you reactivate the node.
I can open that weapon case, not this difficulty.
Authorization granted. Please stand by.
And charging it up, computers will turn
System
on.
Analytic computer reactivated. All Isaac subsystems operational.
That was the last step to getting Isaac fully restored locally. But we have a ways to go before we can celebrate. And a missing agent to locate. Continue your sweep of the complex.
Hostile radio intercepted.
Hello? Is this the division? Looking for someone?
Who is this? How are you on this channel?
A friend of yours gave me a real nice wristwatch. He's right here.
Did it too quick.
Wanna talk to him? If you want him back, we can make a deal. You back off, we'll deliver him unharmed. Mostly.
They'll keep him alive. They aren't stupid.
Alright, so now I got a heavy coming.
Shit and waste her.
So like I had mentioned, I gotta switch off of this to this. Hit them with that status effect to crowd control him before he starts ripping into me. Now his chest piece is off. All his armor is broken away for the most part. It's the only way to deal with these tanks using this build. Otherwise, I can't use fire because it's not going to do jack shit to somebody like him. I might as well just give up at that point. Next group of people is going to come out. Like, this is really all you have to do. You run this with a group of people, someone that can focus on those tanks, and let you just spread this freaking status on everybody. We should be able to fly through this in under 10 minutes. But because I have to be careful and play a little, I don't want to say laid back, but a little more cautious. These incendiary or these? Yeah, explosive. Because I have to play a little laid back, I can't go full ham on this. I gotta get rid of you because you're right in the front. Is that another one? Yeah. Alright, next wave is going to come. Switching back to fire. Once I hop over this and touch this little box right here, the next group will be out. I'm going to wait a couple of seconds for my cluster. Or my airburst. And we'll get them all on fire over there. We got people coming from this side. Also, keep in mind this is challenging, not heroic. This build on heroic, knowing that there's going to be those heavies. And I'd probably still be in the garage taking care of that first one. And, yep.
Agent vital signs 0.
Didn't have to die here.
Just to make sure the fire hits them over there. Now we got groups of guys on the back. Man, this hazy sun's making it hard to see over there in the distance. Those other guys are just out of range. You gonna hit the other guys? Yep.
That bastard can't have gotten far yet. Go after her.
I'll take one hit to make sure everybody else is dead. I shouldn't have stayed up as long as I did at that point, but it is what it is. Nah, there's not going to be anything of worth dropping from this level. Alright, last part. Yep, go and take care of her. Let there be one person close enough. God damn. I also have to make sure no one is... Someone's got to be flanking around to the left.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Someone's got to be coming from that side by now. Just missed you. Lucky bastard. That's a turret back there. It's probably yours too. Alright. I know when I push up, I'm gonna have to deal with a new spawn. Alright, 2 people left. Our main target. And adios.
Look, there's
That's,
nothing we can do for Espinosa.
all it takes.
That fucking hyena was toying with us. I hope she suffered a bit before you finished her off. Anyway, thanks to you, we're an important
Almost
step
some
closer to
decent
getting
shit.
the Shade Network back to full strength. You did good. I'll see you around.
So if we just take a quick peek at the stats, 269 million, that's that's no damage. But of the total amount damage, the skill damage, just everything bouncing around off of my abilities and all that status effect, it did, you know, 90% of the damage. Everything else that was done was me just using my shotgun to either crowd control, slow them down, or speed things up as far as those status effects goes to help slow it down. 15 minutes. If there was two of us, we could do this on heroic within 15 minutes because I could be a little more aggressive as long as I had someone that was either one healing or two DPSing, preferably DPSing. But yeah, this skill build, the only thing that moves this has a little bit more synergy because I can keep my weapon with hollow points and I can bleed out enemies pretty quick. It sounds like there's enemies out here. Let's drop a little hurt on them. You did not just... Yeah. Really? What's up, buddy? Catch that for me. So he's bleeding out. Now I got hollow point rounds. Now he's bleeding. That's it. That's all it really takes. As long as I can get them bleeding. That's all that really matters. They're always gonna bleed. I'm always gonna refresh my armor, or my ammo, my hollow points. He'll bleed out. Refresh my hollow points. And that's it. Now typically I run out here on heroic. If I'm not going through a mission, if I'm just going through this, it's so much easier just to crowd control and I don't have to worry about the status build. The heavies, those tanks aren't as predominant. That being said, I'm gonna take a peek at my manhunt here. You're done. What do I need? I gotta do Pentagon with you. I can do a whole bunch of stuff for you. Pathway Park, let's see here. 3 bounties, 2 control points, 4, 6 control points, and then knock out Coney Island. So, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna change you back to heroic because I want you maxed out. And also going to fast travel. Knock these both out at the same time. So, resetting all the global settings, and now it'll transport me. So how's everybody's Tuesday going so far? Ben, what's up, buddy? How you been, man? I'm pretty sure I've seen you in here before. Name looks familiar. Good to hear. Dial, how's school treating you, buddy? so now we're back on heroic. Alright. I need to knock out this blockade, and that has to happen. Because then I can focus on the settlement. I'll fast travel to the settlement, knock out the blockade. I want to check the vendor today. Every Tuesday with the game, all the vendors reset. They'll sell the same thing for a week. Tuesday comes, and then they will cycle in new items. So there's always weapons. There's always one named weapon or a named piece of gear. Different mods, different pieces of gear as well. A few different weapons every now and then. I mean, for the most part, you're looking at that for trying to get specific talents you can rip off and stats you can rip off to pop on other items. I'm good, Ben. I'm diving back into Division here and continuing on the murder and the grind. Exams? Gotcha, man. Not finals. It's because I was going to say, well, end of April, May. So yeah, depending on the state and whatnot, yeah, finals. Alright, so we're going to rock the Blee build. Alright, so this is one thing I pay attention with Division. I'm going to reload my weapon. So when I hear that reload, I know the game is fully rendered in. Now we're hearing the sound of that going. There's the reload of my pistol. Blockades up here. I'm trying to survey. Like, you can see how, like, the game hasn't fully rendered in. I'm playing off my PS4 right now. I should be doing this off the 5 at this point. The sounds are finally catching up, music's catching in, but the rendering of, like, that billboard, it to me it feels like something's gonna glitch. Now I might be able to get a little closer, and that's gonna change. There it goes. Get you bleeding. How accurate is that nade? Oh, nice, you just missed. Something tells me that nade's a little bit better. Yeah, that would have been better. Alright, you bled out. Now, Blee won't work on a machine, obviously. But the explosions still do. You're going to need 9 seconds. The enemies will more than likely come down from this way. Really hope they don't come from behind me, but they usually come from the direction of the settlement. You're back. If for some reason they spawn behind me, I will keep my hive. I like that I at least have high ground. These guys are rushing from all around.
System breach at 25%.
You'll bleed out from that. Keep shooting, buddy.
Civilians in danger.
Is that what's going on behind me? Execution? Yeah.
System breach 50% complete.
Do I play Destiny 2? I have it. Don't play as much as I normally do. Or normally should. More of a Warframe kind of guy. And something tells me I should
System
get
breach 75% complete.
a helicopter. No. Alright, so you guys will bleed out.
Civilians in distress.
Nope. You don't get to throw any grenades at me, buddy. Alright. There should be a helicopter coming in.
Completed.
And of course that first guy held up. And of course, I now have another faction pushing up on me. Only on heroic.
Civilians in danger.
Shit. I need to hang on to you guys.
Vital signs critical.
Yeah, I'm getting rocked here by the two factions. You'll bleed out, I'll get more of my ammo. That guy is getting position on me again. so the medic dropped. Oh, that wasn't a shot behind me, was it?
System curtailed.
And electric. And more people behind me.
Trauma detected. System reactivated.
Yeah, I should just let these guys just fight it out for a little bit. God, I just don't want these assholes from behind coming up. Alright, dude.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
You're too far to fuck out there. Are you really taking shots at me? Oh, and you got incendiary rounds.
Serious trauma detected.
Fuck. And I'm out of armor plates. I am literally on my own. We got this guy over here. Oh, come on, hit him. Nice. Get fucked, dude. No, he might have dropped an ammo or an armor plate. I hope those guys are still fighting with each other. Nice. Armor plate. Oh. They broke his armor. Fuck, this guy's right there. Yep, elite patrol that popped in. God. What a pain in the ass that was! But the blockade's off. But that is literally how batshit crazy this game can be. And I'll tell you this, shit like that will happen more often than the game developers will ever admit when you're on heroic. Oh, you're on heroic? We want to throw everything at you at once. We're going to throw a couple of different factions at you. We're going to have this coming up. I'm surprised I didn't get a warning saying, oh, by the way, rogue agent getting basically a version of myself coming after me with all the access to the same Not so much the same weapons, but the exact same skills and types of builds. And that can be... Oh god, what a nuisance that really is. Is that a copter I hear now? Yeah, of course it is. If we're gonna do that, I need my DPS build. So on each one of the rotors is a red marking, a weak point. Every time you see that gold reticle pop up where I'm shooting, that's me actually hitting that plate. That's another one down. It makes it a lot easier to take down. Really, it won't let me go forward.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Alright, it's got almost no camera right now.
Agent down.
Not worried about that. I got to revive Hivon.
0.
Oh!
Trauma detected.
Wow!
Agent deceased.
You saw me even though I blew out your camera. Interesting. Alright. Alright, so for our skills build, I know I have a whole bunch of actually, I think I have some exotic caches I need to open up as well. Firewalls, got 9. I need 10, right? 40, 65. Yep, there you're all I have left to bump up. Gunner, I believe I'm holding off for you. And I haven't really put too much in yet. Alright. Let's take a peek and see what dropped off of completing those missions and whatnot. Bullshit AK don't need. Is that the only weapon? Yeah. And I doubt you're... Yeah. You're not stats I need. Nope, nope. Need to stay in there. We'll deconstruct that crap. We'll up our level here. We'll put it in skill haste. And 2 exotic caches and proficiency. So I have the season pass, and I've long since burned through all 100 levels, so now every time I go up a notch, I just get one of these caches that... Eh, it's a legit coin toss as far as me getting something halfway decent or not. Like the honey badger. Alright, so before I open up those elites, or those exotics, I don't want you. Don't want you. Oh, crap. I'll tell by the stats that are on it. Oh, yeah. Let's see here. Don't want you. Or you. Let's see. I got another honey badger. I don't want you. You. I got a better version of you. There are still more weapons that I've gotten. And don't need you. Alright, let's open up these exotic caches and see if we got anything decent. Terragrade. Terragard? People say it so many different ways. Terragrade is how it looks like to me. And a chameleon. Alright, so we already have one of each of those. Let's compare the ones that we got. Explosive and armor regen. Yeah, no, there's no comparison. The one that I just got. Adios. We'll scrap you. And we got ourselves a new chameleon with maxed out assault rifle damage. But these two are both so much smoother. Carter, what's up, buddy? We'll get rid of that chameleon. Alright, 2 exotics down. Welcome to the stream. I want to say you're new. I don't recall seeing you before. Hope you're having a fun Tuesday. Clearly you play Division, so you know today is the reset for everything. Hopefully everything reset to your favor. Ah! Dude, what's up, buddy? Broccoli, brother! Don't tell me you're in class watching this. You know what? Let's dive into some of this manhunt shit. We got some control points to take out, some bounties. Good to hear, buddy. Oh yeah, it's almost 4:30. All right, so where are these control points I have to take out? Oh, I didn't pay attention to which ones they are. I bet you they're in freaking New York, because I'm not seeing any of them here. Yep, I can already see the gold diamonds on there. Dude, I don't... we haven't played Division together. We've only played Warframe together. So you don't even know what my builds are like or any of the crazinesses I've built here. I've taken everything that I've learned from Warframe and applied it to Division because it's the same thing. It's nothing but a numbers game. And once you know how the math works, and, well, once you know the formulas and the math they're using, this game just rips open. I was showing my status and bleed builds before, my skill build. My skill builds are rather standard skill build, I honestly think. But, yeah, dude, my status and bleed builds, those two are my favorite. My demo healer seems to be everybody else's favorite for me to run with anything legendary and whatnot. Let's take a peek here. Yep. So we got 3 control points over here that we got to knock out. And the other 3 over here.
Safe area detected.
2 more over there. 2, 3, 4, 5. There's supposed to be 6 of them, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the 7th one's actually a mission that I have to do. Gotcha. The tanker one. Well, you guys are all relatively close to each other. And there is convoy coming up. In theory, if I fast travel to the safe house, you're going to be ahead of me, so I'll come up behind you. Exactly, man. Multiplicative over additive. You can get that in there. Do it. I wish there was such a thing with status and skill builds. The one thing that I'm unsure of, and I don't think anyone's talked about it, damage to armor, damage to target out of cover. When it's on your gear, is that just for your weapons? Or does that apply to your skills as well? I'm pretty sure it applies to skills as well, just based on how fast you rip through elites. Yep, and there they are, and I'll be coming up behind them. So my question, I'll keep skills for right now. Just because I hate to keep switching back and forth. My main thing is, I wonder where these guys are going to spawn out of. Once they... Oh man, can I get up there? No.
Incoming hostiles detected.
Sweet. Yeah. Why not the black tusks?
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
I got a damn dog over there firing grenades now. Telling you, man, when you play on heroic, this game wants to throw everything at you. Oh, dude, I could watch this all day. Yeah, go take that dog out, will you? Yeah, I had a feeling you didn't have enough life left in you. Lost one. Getting another. The thing is, I could use Perfectly in Sync off of my Harmony here. I could use the, capacitor. But I save that. Like, I'll use Perfectly in Sync for quick bursts when it's like a Changa or somebody that it's having to deal with. Like right now, he's just over there, just ripping them apart. He didn't even have full stacks off of waveform.
This is Javier Kajica. Rikers have overrun the building.
So none of that is anything that I need. I will take the specialty ammo, a couple of nades. No, wait, I forgot who I am. And I'm not going to get involved with you. You're who I'm going for. Oh, no, I do have to get involved with you. You're in the direction.
I got one over there.
Yeah, dude,
Electronic device detected.
those numbers I could watch all fucking day, man. It's worse with the, once I stack everything up,
We'll have enough food and water for
my turret is usually around 450, 500,000 a hit. And while no one is here, so the main thing that builds it up, everything's skill damage and haste. Kinetic momentum. So whenever combat starts or I'm near an enemy, as long as nothing's on cooldown, it builds up stacks. So I'm getting an extra 15% skill damage and 30% skill repair. I typically don't have repair on me. I kind of stay down. I let my backpack do a little bit of it with the armor regen, the armor on kill, let my skills do it. Every time my skills kill somebody, there's another 25% damage. And, you know, you get your 30% back and forth from here. Not including weapons, I get 80% extra skill damage. Add to that 80, the 40% for Perfect in Sync, and now we're at 120, or the 60 for the capacitor, and we're at 140% extra skill damage. You can tell how much time I spent wandering around New York. With every 5 feet, I'm picking up another phone. Hey, look, there's people just freaking standing here. Shout out a single drone.
Hostiles guarding location nearby. Detected. Nearby location guarded by hostiles.
Do I have a second wave of people trying to come in? Yep. These guys that were roaming. Yeah, don't need you guys flanking. The one thing about the numbers scrolling up is that eventually they keep building up and going up the screen and then they disappear. So you almost have to like restart the damage. What are you shooting at? Great. My turret's glitched. There you go.
Hostiles guarding location nearby.
Jeez. The hell's over as you guys blew up? Alright. Leader should be coming out.
Detected. Nearby location guarded by hostiles.
How many idiots are hiding in this thing? Let's just hold you in place for a second.
Heavily armored hostile detected.
Yep. Had to be a heavy. And hey, look, there's people coming around the side there. Of course, an elite patrol. Why wouldn't you be?
Hostiles guarding location nearby.
Oh, they're coming here. freaking all over the place, man. Dude, every time I do something on heroic.
Hostiles. Going to location nearby.
An elite patrol, because, you know, why not?
Control point secured. Well done.
And on top of that, I got this damn Christmas music playing because of where I am in the game right now. Nah. Alright, I just want all this shit out of the way. I will take that plate and this plate that's going to come out. I haven't used any nades. This is gonna be a son of a bitch. I'll be able to climb back up.
Detected. Nearby location.
Oh, you
By
whore.
hostiles.
Oh, that's right. This isn't. I was thinking of a different roof. I could actually jump out of and, well, balls. Oh, come on.
Reinforcements en route. Hostiles. Guarding location nearby.
Come on, dude. I know you're under me.
Detected. Nearby location. Guarded by hostiles.
Oh, dude, it's a great game, but yeah, man, it's an interesting one. Shit. All kinds of disoriented right now. Dude, where's my backup?
Heavily armored hostile detected.
I haven't heard the civilians yet.
Detected. Nearby location guarded by hostiles.
It's, the funny thing is, I bought the game basically right when I got my PS4, right when the game came out. I just took the wrapper off like sometime early last year. And I really haven't fully gone into the game yet.
Hostiles guarding location nearby.
Oh, that took a fair amount of effort. Alright, don't
Supply
need
room access
you.
unlocked.
It better freaking knock me up a peg when I have to deal with all that bullshit. And I do have to collect resources because I traded in for headshot damage on the shotgun. Well, it is rather easy to get. Critical hit damage at 10. If you're 11 or higher, I would have gone for you.
Detected. Nearby location guarded by hostiles.
Hey man, the only hostile around here is me. Not worried about that. I was gonna say, yeah, this should be the only other thing. Let's see here. You're the other control point, and you're less of a pain in the ass. How far is this territory, though? A little out of the way, but these are quick. It's the one with a boat in the middle of the... yeah. Let's speed this up a little.
Friendly control point detected.
Really? I just took it over and you're gonna give me a heads up that it's there? Alright, last guy just went over here. There you go. Oh, that makes sense. Just come here and it explodes for no reason. Armor plates? You gonna let this guy come right up on me here?
Incoming hostiles detected.
Perfect. Yeah, and the cache is right next to me.
Access key detected.
Come on, go out there and get them. Oh, and of course you died. And of course, the last people are now getting sucked into whatever's going on the other side of this freaking building. Please tell me I can just do this and be over with it. Like, you can't win with this game sometimes, like with all these goofy things that happen. Like, all these extra people are here. Like, it just... It's always something to slow down the progress. And I'm all for the battle and the experience, but there comes a point where it's almost like, dude, enough's enough. Like, you're just making shit last, like, 5 times longer than they need to. Like, I have to neutralize forces, so I need to figure out which one of these one people I launched you in. Let's go. Yeah, there's other people. Just go and kill them all. Just kill whoever the person has to be for me to be done with this. Like, fuck. Oh, might as well go this way. Gonna come out here, and there's gonna be 2 quadcopters and 4 elite patrols, and a new checkpoint's gonna come out of nowhere, and fucking Krampus is gonna drop out of nowhere, and then I gotta fight Justin Bieber to the death out here. Like, it's always gotta be something. Who are you charging? Did you see me move? Did you see me care? You think you're mattering to me? I was gonna say, you gotta be kidding me more! Yep. Well... Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you said something else. Yeah, they got unvaulted today. So they're back in the rotation. You want me to go that way, but I kind of wanted to go this way. I almost want to switch to my bleed build. Oh, and of course there's a territory to my right. There is an execution up here. Right now I'm trying to think, do I want to switch to my status build? Do I want to switch to bleed? Oh, is there like a patrol or something leaving? I just saw 3 guys just drop down. Yeah, I don't care about the hostages. Just fucking kill them. If they're dumb enough to get caught, they should die. Oh, and look. True Sons and... God. Like, I'm already in this, so I can't even change what I'm using and who I'm using. So, skill build it is. Yeah, dude, just... Yep. Take him out. Dude! Of course. Fuck me. I can't jump off. I can't go any further back. That just missed me. Now I gotta suffer the consequences of... Jesus. Oh, why did you... Stop putting me there. That drone's already going back. Fuck. What a... what a kick in the chops. I just saw that icon pop up and you gotta be kidding me. Well, looks like I'm gonna keep being right about here. Who are these idiots?
Detected. Civilians in distress.
You know, it's not my sniper build, but oh, you fucking idiot. That's what you get when you hit the button too many times. And of course now he's... Well, tenderize them a little bit. Yep. Yeah, could you please? Thank you.
Civilians in danger.
Fuck. Oh, really? You both just died off on me now. Dude.
CP captured. Good job.
That was harder than Chinese algebra. Like, what the fuck? It shouldn't be that difficult. Are you a resource or you're... yeah. Only would have cared if you were an armor plate of some kind. Yeah, don't need you by the ammo crate where I'm probably going to try and hide.
Hostile supply convoy. Detected.
Of course there's a convoy. I mean, yes, it's on its way right here. Of course it is. Wait for these assholes to get a little closer. I swear to God, oh, I'm just thinking it's a convoy. If they try to spawn everybody behind me, because it's technically not a civilian control point yet, dude.
Detecting additional hostile.
Oh, what did I say? Did I fucking call it, or did I fucking call it?
Incoming hostiles detected.
And this is why I'm glad I didn't start the checkpoint. Because I would have been in the middle of the checkpoint. And then I would have had to deal with this. Flanking from behind me hard. I'll kill that. I can't start it from here anyways. Is there a hole in the ceiling? No. I have to drop down and do it. Alright.
Reinforcements incoming.
And I just heard
Hostile contacts.
some type of a fucking chain gun. It sounded like it came from over here. No. Yeah, behind.
Civilians in distress.
No one cares about the civilians. I hope my backup doesn't get caught up by anyone. Now what the hell is that freaking fast-paced beeping? And where are the rest of the enemies?
Civilians in danger.
Did they trigger the stupid... Oh, you gotta be kidding me. How close is it that they could have triggered it? Of course they did. It says they did. Oh, yeah. Alright. Public execution. I'll fucking execute those assholes myself. The downside is, if I'm too far away from this, if I have to redo a wave, I'm gonna be pissed.
Watch your fire corridor. Enemy's flanking. Engaging enemy. I'll deal with it.
Look at it. It's... God, they're fighting with each other. But one of my idiots got stuck here. comes a whole new band of idiots.
Hostile civilian targeted. Moving around me. I need new placing this vest. I'll deal with it.
Heavily armored hostile detected.
Oh, and the leader, because they all, that's why. Because they're spawning from over here. Yeah, how do they not organize this better? Yeah, get fucked, dude. Dude, what is over here?
Detected. Entering location. Guarded by hostiles.
Yeah, just fucking run his ass over, will yous?
Hostile control point nearby.
Oh, fuck me. Now I gotta run all the way back over here. Just to claim this control point. Because the leader and all of them got stuck over here. Oh, you say give signal, and I'm about to... See? I knew it. I got too far away, I engaged in something else, and now I have to redo the wave.
Reinforcements en route. Detecting additional hostile contacts.
And this is the bullshit of the game. You get the extra XP, I get it, but it's not enough to justify time spent. It's like doing legendary on the summit. It doesn't increase anything. With the slight, if you do it for experience, you're wasting time. Was that the last? Is that all I had to do? Just that one bullshit wave? Nope, here they come. And it's saying there's... Oh, because I didn't talk to the guy. Bitch, they ain't doing a damn thing. They're getting fucked up on my shit. Are they gonna come back from over there again?
Civilians in distress.
No. Alright. I'm gonna kill this. It's gonna take them a little bit of time. It's just knowing there's a civilian over there could just start that whole bullshit again. I just don't get what's this long wait between waves right now.
Hostage health is critical.
Is the hostage... Oh, they're getting shot at over there. Sons of bitches.
Civilians in danger.
You guys better be able to hold that off.
Hostage is dead.
Yeah. They're over here. Gotta be kidding me, because I didn't talk to the guy.
Heavily armored hostile detected.
Yeah, he better not be coming up my ass.
I only hope I can repay you for this.
I'm gonna come back. I swear to God, if I have to do another set of waves. But I actually have an enemy leader here. Now I gotta try and find a way to cross this platform without getting fucked. You guys don't see me. You guys don't care about me. You first, dude. And now, who are you? Just one random dude. Oh, dude, what a fucking battle. Does anybody have any idea how long that was?
Supply room access unlocked.
I don't think I need grenades or plates. Now I got 4. That was unrealistic. The game's like, alright, so we're going to spawn enemies from here. We're also going to put a public execution over here. That's where they're all going to go. That's going to fuck with this. That'll fuck with you. I'll take you for the haste I can pull off. So if anyone's ever telling you when they play Division all this goofy shit happens and you're like, yeah, that doesn't happen in the game, you guys just saw it. That was ridiculous. Nothing else over there. That's just supplies. Alright, 5:30. It's about that time. Got to get some chow in. The stream's a little bit shorter than I wanted to, but I also started a little bit later than I wanted to. A couple things popped up, but appreciate everyone stopping by. If you're new to the stream, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up, show a little bit of love, and we will see you guys tomorrow. As always, make sure you keep all the murder in the game and love in real life. Viper out.